do not disturb on, or the moon sign. Is that okay?
I assume so.
But not the silence of them.
Samantha says hello.
Samantha must be online then. Hello, Samantha. I'm going to manage it from there.
I can't read it over the paper.
Pardon?
I can't read it over the paper.
I didn't know you could do it like that.
Oh, Sarika's watching.
Hi, Sarika. How are you?
And Marcel says hello.
Hi, Mars. How are you?
And Freeman Illumination says...
Hi, Shelley. How are you? Just waiting for 7 o'clock to start, and it's 7 o'clock now. So, good evening, and welcome to World of Sandra, Health, Wellness, and Lifestyle. Now, today we're going to talk about the Power Heart and about colour therapy. Okay? So, I hope you're comfortable and you've got your drink, and all is good with you. Now, I've had comments in the past about my hair and about my makeup and about my jewellery, so I think I'll start with that today. So I did my hair myself. My makeup is a combination of Fenty, NYK and MAC. All the jewellery that I'm wearing today, which are my favourite earrings at the moment, which are our that drop lava stone earrings, which you can. I actually have some perfume ones, so you get fragrance from those. I've got a chain that I've been wearing now for over a year, which costs £37. I have a negative ions bracelet, which I just wear, and I've been wearing this for 2 years now, continuously. And I just like the way that it looks with my watch. And this is my new thing at the moment, which is 2 negative ions necklaces put together to make a choker. All right. So off I go. So, magnets have had an influence on our well-being for thousands of years, okay? And colours also influence us, whether it's consciously or unconsciously. We feel warm in orange, cool in blue, and children all over the world are always drawn to the colour red until they get to about the age of 4, and that's when they start to develop their own favourite colours. So, I'm going to start off first, before I move on into the colours, a bit more with our magnets, because I did say today I would focus on the Power Heart. So, in this box, I have a selection of our Power Hearts. The Power Hearts come in 3 different types. We have the standard bestseller Power Heart, which is just magnet and copper, which is this one here. and I'll go into a bit more. We have the silicone power heart, which is made of silicone and again contains a magnet, but it's much lighter weight than the original magnet and the copper. We have this blue happy phase silicone power heart, and it's the only one we have that also combines negative ions. Now I'm not really going to go into negative ions today, except when I talk about colours, but I plan at my next talk to talk about negative ions, and I'll tell you a bit more about those then. We have also mini power hearts, which are generally worn by gentlemen in their socks if they have ankle pain. But I tend, if I wear a shirt, to actually put them on my the lapels of my shirt, because I think they look quite effective on both. There are some people that are allergic to copper, so we have the stainless steel power heart, and we also have the chakra power heart. So let me break those down for you. So what can we use our power heart for? Now, it was the power heart actually that was the first piece of magnetic jewellery, magnetic therapy that I ever got involved with. As I've said before, I was out with my girlies and we were talking about what we could do to ease the symptoms of menopause. And we talked about the lady magnet, which you could get at Boots, and we all went off and got one. And I actually started selling power hearts before I was in business for myself, because the first one I bought, I was so enamored by it that I told a friend, and she said, oh, can you get me one? Because I knew they were in my local Boots, so I went down there and bought one for her. But at that time, they were 2 for 1. So I bought the 2, and then I sold the 2 for the full price, and then it paid for my power heart, which I had at the time. Then I went to a show with my friend Marcel, and we saw a lady named Samantha who had a big stall with loads of different magnets all over it. And all we'd ever seen before was the little power heart, and it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. The one that I had from Boots was a bit of a passion killer, because I got it for menopause and you have to wear it 24/7, just as you have to do our one. Having that one stuck to my pants didn't do a lot for me, dare I say, anymore. Although my husband does say that it improved my mood, so he was always concerned if I didn't have it on. So that's our standard power heart. So there are other things that, all of our jewellery is also effective for pain relief. And the different pain reliefs that you can have is like pain in your shoulder, period pains, menstrual pains, arthritis. We have testimonies, and I have lots of clients that actually say they sleep better and everything just from wearing a power heart. Now, if I go back to my own personal experience, when I started wearing my power heart, I found that all of the symptoms for my menopause basically went after about, say, 7 days. And when I started doing this business, I used to wear loads of magnets all up my arms and everything else. And one day I felt myself go click. And for the first time in so many years, I was no longer hot. Because I'm a person that's generally was always cold. And when I got my menopause, I was on fire all the time. Windows had to be open. I was walking around. People would say in the snow with hardly nothing on. And people were saying, how are you doing that? And I'd just say, no, I'm having a power surge. But my power heart controlled all of that, so I could actually be more normal like everybody else. So I wouldn't be sitting in a room and be the antisocial one saying, oh, we need to open the windows, or we need to open the doors. I didn't need to have the window open full blast at night time. I could put the duvet back on the bed, which was something I quite enjoyed. So, you know, because you find your duvet when you want to sleep quite good. And also as well, if you get a good night's sleep, then you're not irritable during the day, because if you can't sleep, then it impacts your work. And you're not only moody, but you're tired and you're not as effective. And people notice that around you at work. So all of those symptoms for me went away. Right, so on the back of the power heart, we have a copper disc. Now, copper has anti-inflammatory properties. And I don't know if you remember that your mum or your grandma always used to have a copper bracelet on, because it was associated with healing. And it's the same with our power hearts. They have 2 uses. You not only get the power of the magnet, but you also get the antiseptic properties of the copper. And basically, when you wear one, you always wear it with the copper or the magnetic sign against your skin. Quite easy to wear, and you just wear it in that fashion. Now, your menstrual cycle, I'm going back to that again, can be quite cyclical, and menopause can be cyclical. And I found out that as I got more and more into menopause, and some of you may be the same, you may be perimenopausal at the moment, and one power heart will be sufficient. But I found when I was about 2-3 years in that I needed some extra benefits. So I actually wore 2 power hearts in my pants, and that took me back to where I was before, and everything was fine. And now I'm back down to 1. So we all have different experiences of how it works. Now, if it's for pain, it's generally topical. And I've had clients that have had shoulder pain. So basically, they'll just put the power heart on their shoulder, put the cap on, and away you go. All right. Now, the silicone power heart, as I said, I used to worry whenever I took it off, because I think, oh my gosh, I'm going to the gym, a place I love, and the spa is a place I love, and I'd be spending many hours there, and then I'd be saying to myself, oh my gosh, I've not got my power heart on. With the silicone power heart, which is lighter, it's easier for sports, and it also can be used for young girls with period pains. It's lighter, you just pop it into your pants, and it's got a smiley face on to make it sort of like intergenerational. Now, one of the other pluses of the power heart over the one that they sell in Boots is that when I do eventually stop being menopausal, I can actually wear this as a piece of jewellery, because I also have older women that use it, and they say to me it helps them sleep, and they just clip it to their pyjamas. All right. So how do magnets work? Now, how magnets work is that they work with the water and the iron in your blood, and they boost your circulation. So they improve your circulation. So, for instance, if you've got an injury or a pain and you're wearing a power heart topically on it, you're improving the circulation in that area. So the iron, which is taking all of the nutrients around your body, will take all of those healing properties in your blood to that point and assist you with healing. So that's how it works. I don't go too much into the science of it. I do have literature that I can give you on that, and that will explain who discovered that information, how long it's been going on, and what to expect from that. So just let me know if you want that.
How strong is the magnet?
So the magnets are 2,000 gauss. It's our strongest magnet. It's 2,000 gauss. Now, some people may say, what is gauss? So there are 2 ways to look at it. You can look at it as gold is measured in carats. So our magnets are measured in gauss. And just like aspirin is measured in milligrams, our magnets are measured in gauss. And our strongest magnet, as I say, is the power heart. All of them, the chakra, the silicone, the stainless steel, are all 2,200 gauss. Now, don't think, as I did when I first saw my friend Samantha at the show, that she was going to explode from having on all of these magnets. Your body will only go to the strongest magnet that you have on. So if you have on a 2,000 gauss magnet, and maybe you have on 2 of them, just like I said, I wear 2, 3, and then I have on my other negative ions and everything else. All I'm doing is balancing out my circulation and working with the magnetic field that my body has and the magnetic field of the planet, and strengthening my own to improve my own well-being. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. If not, when I go through the messages later on, I'll give you some more information. So another thing I'd like to mention before I move away from the power heart and going back to copper and to the antiseptic properties of copper is that copper actually helps with all of the itises in your body and improves them. And so when you think about arthritis, osteomyelitis and all of those sorts of things, if you have an itis, you will receive some benefit from wearing a copper power heart or one of our copper bracelets. Now I'm going to show you one bracelet later on as part of the color therapy, but when I do the next one on jewelry, then I will tell you about that, because there's just too much to get into in such a short time. Okay. Now, so going back to the colors, So colours also influence us. I would have said that. So, going on to chakras, excuse me. So chakras, how do our chakras work? So these are our chakras. And the thing about our chakras are that they come in a lovely box like this. But you don't get a box, you only get one chakra. And the thing about our chakras are that they're different. They're slightly more expensive. The power heart costs £37. The silicone power heart costs £33. But the chakra power heart costs £41. And that's because it has the chakra engravings on the power heart itself and on the covered disc. And they're also coloured because the chakras come in colours. So what do chakras do? Well, we have chakras. When we have our chakras, these are bodies. They are energies. The chakras are our energy centres in the body. Now we have a head, crown, a head chakra, a third eye, a throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your navel, and your bum. Okay? And one second, yeah. And what those different chakras are, they symbolize different things. So the red chakra is for compassion. The yellow one is for mind and intellect. Now, I've always been drawn to yellow. Yellow is my favorite color. And as you saw, I wore yellow today. And as I said, that's for mind and intellect. Who knew? Green is for harmony, and I have a friend, Marcel, that loves green, and she's one of the most harmonious people that I know. Blue is for spirit. Violet is for intuition, and again, I have two friends, Violet and Shelley, who are really into their purple, and Lorna as well, actually. They love it, and that's for intuition. And white, which is for the higher self. Now, the white chakra is supposed to be the strongest chakra that there is. Okay? So when we talk about colour and light and colour energies, they fall within the electromagnetic spectrum. And every colour possesses its own well-being energy. And that's what the chakras do. Because they are linked to different parts of your body, head, eye, throat, sacrum, and etc. They have their own energies. Like some people say, if you wear the sacral chakra and you've got a backache, then that is the one that will soothe the chakra in that area. But then a lot of people, if you go out, like when we used to do parties in people's homes, and they would look at the chakra case, they are generally drawn to a particular colour, and that chakra is generally the one that suits the energy from themselves. So with magnets and colours, we can stimulate our senses and our well-being and our health and our general fitness just by choosing the colours that we are drawn to. You're not looking at anything that you're not familiar with. You either like red, or you like white, or you like orange, or you like green. Now, did you know that your electromagnetic field is also known as your aura? And these are emitted by your chakras. Now, the reason I put that in was because I thought it sounded so good. And if all of your luminous colours are mixed together, then they form white light, which again is your higher chakra. Now, when my kids were little, there was this play that they did at school. Whitley, do you remember it? Were you in it?
What play?
Something about primary colours.
Joseph.
No, that's a different one. He just had a Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Oh.
This one was about, it must have been the youngest boy, and it was about aliens coming from space because they needed to have the primary colours in order to help their planet survive, and the two planets had to get together. And there was this little song that I've always remembered, which was, primary colours, green, blue, red, give us white light. And that's what my colour therapy book says, and it just came to me. Okay, so now there are other things. Now what I have here, add-ons that you can put with your chakras, are these hot and cold pads. Now you don't have to necessarily only use them with your with your chakras. You can actually use them with the normal power hearts as well. So as you can see, this is the red hot and cold pack. And what you can do with this is that you can cool it in the fridge or freezer, or you can put it into the microwave. If you put it into the microwave, it's literally seconds, Please don't put it in so it blows up, and please don't put it in with your power heart, because then it will explode and it will ruin your microwave. Okay, so how you use that is that one side is cool and one side is soft, and you clip the power heart on. Copper side goes against the skin. Don't forget, copper side goes against the skin. So if you wanted to put it on the warm side, you put it on with a power heart this way. Clip the top, and then you can just put it on your tummy, or if you've got an inflammation on your knee or your foot, you can use it. If you've got gout on your toe, you can just put the power heart on it and put it on your toe. You can put it on a shoulder pain. You can put it on a back pain. If you've been out to exercise and you want to use it as a compress, again, you can put it on your back. You can put it on your knees. You can put it on your feet. You can put it anywhere. It's versatile. You can put your foot up. You can sit in bed. You can do anything with it. All you do is reverse the side. Okay. Now, Magnetic Therapy, the company that I that I work with, that gives me all of these things, use colour therapy through a lot of our jewellery and our wellbeing products. So as you can see, we also have coasters, and I've been using the yellow coaster, didn't know. But we also have the white, the green, the red, the purple, the orange, and the blue. All of the chakra colours. Then we also have the white, hot and cool pack, blue, orange, green, and yellow. I don't have all of these today because I've been sending them out to people that have been taking part in these Zooms. Now, we did the water sticks the other day, and I showed you that we have the water sticks, and the water sticks again have chakra colours on them. And then I want to show you some of our jewellery range. So, this is one of our bracelets. This is one of my favourites, because I like to wear my jewellery just loose and dangly and free, like I feel that I am. We also have flexible with fragrance, flexible. Now, one of the beauty of our jewellery range, one of the beautiful things about our jewellery range is that we have flexible jewellery and linked jewellery. Now, the reason that we do that is because it's a well-being product, and that means that you can wear it at all times. Now, some people, you'll buy a ring, you'll buy a bracelet, you'll buy an anklet or something like that, and then you'll experience that you've got swollen fingers or swollen wrists or whatever else. Because as we get older, sometimes in the morning when you wake up, your fingers are more swollen than they are during the day. And with our jewellery, you can wear it throughout the day because it's flexible, so it will change with the size of your finger. And the same thing goes with our bracelets, because we do recommend that you wear everything for at least 7 hours a day. Anything else that you can take on and leave on, I leave on 24/7, and I would advise you leave on 24/7. But if you like to take your jewellery on and off, you need to keep it on for at least 7 hours a day. And because it works with you, then it's easy for you to do that. Now, I've got you one of our...
Can you give prices as you're going?
Yes. Okay. So, the price of the
cool pack.
The cool pack is £4.75. Okay. The Chakra Power Heart, as I said before, is £41. The silicone Power Heart is £33, and our normal standard Power Heart, which comes either smooth or grooved. Give me an example of smooth or grooved. I've only got a smooth one there. But it comes smooth or grooved, and that's just personal preference, because you might want it to be grooved because sometimes you want to wear it as a piece of jewellery. We also have additional caps. So you can have a cap that's got 4-leaf clover, or what was the other one? Diamante heart, or just plain, or a paw. And those generally range between £15 and £18, and you can take a look at those on my shop. Now, I do have some prices here for you, because I know in the past you've asked me about prices and I've not been able to give them to you. Okay, so these are silicone bracelets again, which I said we'll talk about later on, or next week in another show. Come in different colours and sizes, and they are £28. The water stick, this is a medium and a large, so it's £28 and £33. Now this bracelet, which is flexible, altogether is £65. It's one of our more expensive ones, but it's a matter of preference. This one is £37. This one is £47 with the drops. Now I'm going to take you on to some of our necklaces.
Down a bit.
Pardon?
You're holding it up too high.
Down too high. Which one would you like me to put down a bit?
Just the drop one you just showed.
Okay. This is lovely. This size, just so you can tell for a reference, is large, and I take a small. So as you can see the difference, this is a small and this is a large. And this is 47. Okay? And this one is 37. So not only would you have a beautiful piece of jewellery, but you'd also have an item that contains magnets and is good for you. So it will improve your well-being. Now other things that we can put colour therapy in are our necklaces. So this is the one I had on last time, and the reason I picked this one is because it's actually got the zodiac sign in it, and I've chosen yellow. Again, I didn't even realise, but I chose the yellow felt, and I've actually got my favourite perfume in there. And the magnet is contained in the back, and I also have a magnet in the chain, and because I chose to make it an easy bracelet necklace to put on, I've also got an additional magnet in the pull. Now if you wanted to get something like this for your mother or your grandma, you could get it with this additional magnet here, which means it's easy for them to put on and off themselves. Okay, and this one costs $66.70. Any questions?
What is the price of the bracelet you have on?
This one, this white one, is £28, and this one here is £37. So let me show you in the brochure. Can you see that well? Some of the other things in the colour range. Can you see it?
It's a bit far away. Yeah.
Now, I'm looking for some of you to do Zoom parties for me. And basically what a Zoom party is that I will basically come to your home via Zoom, you invite some of your friends, and then they will come into your front, well, they'll be sitting in their own houses because it's all virtual, and I will take about 40-45 minutes just going through some of the ranges and just entertaining you all and having a good time and showing you what we have to offer. Now, if you're looking at some of these things and you think to yourself, oh, I like that or I like that, but I think it might be a bit pricey, a way of getting that item is by having a party. And as I said, it's perfectly simple now. I no longer have to get up and take my trolley and drive to you. I'm quite happy to sit here and do that party for you. I have Zoom, so all you and your guests have to do is to download Zoom, and then I will give you the details of how we all meet in the room and have the party. And then for doing that for me, you will actually get 10% of 10% of the party's value off of a piece of jewellery. And I will also give you probably an additional gift just for doing it for me and helping me in my online journey. Now, also as well, if you're looking at me and thinking, yeah, I can do what she's doing, again, we have an opportunity at the moment where you can join the business for £50. And then I will do all of your training and everything so you can be just like me or better than me. It's down to you really, it's all easy. It's so simple. Now I know some of you have been following me for a couple of weeks and you've all made orders. I know you've bought humidifiers and water sticks and CBD. What else has gone out? So what I want you to do is to make sure that you go onto my page and leave a review, because I just love it when I receive reviews, particularly when they're positive. I also would like you to leave reviews on me and how I'm doing on my online journey, and to assist me in making improvements or changing things or taking things out. There might be something I do that you think is just pointless and then I won't do it anymore. And just to like my page, because it's important for, I say it's important for Facebook if you like my page, because then they offer me more boosts and keep me up at the top of the search engine. And over the next, what I will be doing over the next couple of weeks as well, I have a bit more time, so I will be doing short clips, so like sort of like 5-minute, 6-minute videos on individual items. So I will be doing an individual item, quick thing on Power Heart, so you can go back and review it. I will go back and do a quick talk on the humidifiers, on water, and on water, and on water sticks and Power Hearts, and mats and hot and cool packs, and on all of the other items that we have available that I can share with you that will improve your health, well-being and lifestyle. Any questions?
Not at the moment.
I've forgotten something, but I can't remember what it is. And again, that happens too. Like I said, please don't forget to go on and like my page. Thank you. Bye. Oh, I didn't call you round it.
I haven't pressed the button yet.
Come. Also, for some of you, come around here. This is my daughter Whitley, who's been doing my producing. And I know that some of you like to come on and look at my hair. And as you can see, her hair is bigger. Let's go around and see if we can get that in. Yeah, her hair is bigger. And she does even less with it than I do. At least I'll twist mine. She just goes to bed as it is. Oh, men's range. Right, men's range. So Detlef is asking me about a men's range, and we do have a large selection of jewellery for men. Instead of the Power Heart for men, we also have the neck collar. Now, all I could find was the cap today because I was wearing the men's Power Heart. It sits in your shirt, just here underneath your collar, and it's more hidden away than the ladies. And again, it has 2,200 gauss because it's the male equivalent of the Power Heart. Then for men, we also do a range of bracelets, anklets, which I said, like, I've got these mini Power Hearts, which actually may work for you, Detlef, in questions we were having recently, because these will sit in your socks, and then they're a bit more unobtrusive, and you can take them off at night. And so it's got the copper on it, so you get the anti-inflammatory, and you get the magnet on the other side to clip it, to clasp it to your socks. so that keeps it in place, and that may suit you. Then we have bracelets, as I said, made in leather. We have more classic ones, gothic ones, all different types. There's something to suit all of your moods. You can take a look on my web shop, but I urge you, please don't buy anything from my web shop. Just message me. That's how you pay or buy for anything. You just message me and I will arrange for your order to be shipped directly to you. I generally use my web shop just for marketing purposes only. And let me see if I can find you a few examples of yes, here. We not only have we have stainless steel bracelets, we have rings. Can you see that really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's an example of some of the men's bracelets. You can also wear the negative iron ones as well. And again, negative irons is what I will focus on the next time. But as you can see here again, these are some more of our bracelets that are targeted towards a male audience. Okay.
Ben says thanks for talking about the men's range.
That's all right, Ben. I can do, and what I will do moving forward, as I have got a few more men listening now, is that I will do a section that I may focus on, just to ensure that I do something for the men, because I do actually have male pieces here, but I didn't think to actually bring any down to actually demonstrate to you on this evening. So I apologise for that, and that is something that I'll use as a learning experience and come back to on another date. I might even do a quick live on male accessories and well-being products.
How big are the sock ones?
How big are the sock ones? The sock ones, they're lovely. They're I can't even describe the size really. What can I compare it to that you'll be able to see?
Fingernail.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's how big they are. Can you see that?
Too far away. Down a bit. Okay.
Right, so that's how big the sock and power hearts are. And you get two. And they cost, I can't remember, but I will put it on the in the message back to you later on tonight when I do the follow-ups. Like if you see, look at the strength of the magnets. If you're worried about how strong they are, you can.
To the right.
Hang on, I haven't got done yet.
Down a bit, yeah.
But that's testimony of the strength of the magnet. And here, I'm keeping this little one. Even the little one is holding them up. Is that down?
Yes.
Yeah, you see the little anklet one is holding all of these magnets as well. There you go. Any other questions there that you can see?
No.
So, I'll be doing my next live on Wednesday the 27th of May, and the focus will be on negative ions, and that is actually a more balanced product. So for the guys out there, you'll feel equally represented throughout the whole of that session. Thank you. See you next time.